Do you know Sultan Salahuddin Ayubi? If your answer is no, then join me to know this man better. Sultan Salahuddin Ayubi, nicknamed Abu Muzaf, who founded the Ayubi government, was born in 532 AH in the city of Tikrit and was born in a Kurdish family. He suffered a lot as a child, but he was able to learn fighting techniques well. He was determined, resolute, and fire-style person. And now it's time for an interesting story. Salahuddin's father, who was the commander of Tikrit, always said that I want to marry a God-fearing woman. One day, when he was sitting in the palace, he heard a woman's voice that the king encouraged her to marry one of the men. But the woman didn't accept the king's request and said, I will marry a God-fearing man. Ayub was surprised by this woman's word and immediately asked the king to marry her. One day, Salahuddin's father came home and saw Salahuddin playing with children. That's why he got angry and beat him. His father asked, do you feel pain from it? He said, no. I was brought up in a such way that don't feel pain. He was also one of the best students of Nuruddin, who inherited resistance and jihad in the way of God. Egypt was the seat of Fatimid Shiites before the arrival of Salahuddin, a city that was full of embezzlement, and that is why the Crusaders looked at this country with the eye of greed. When Nuruddin, the commander of Sham, saw this conflict, he entrusted an army to Salahuddin. But the Crusaders left Egypt as soon as they heard this news. Salahuddin arrived in Egypt. Meanwhile, the conspirators started plotting. He was able to destroy all intrigues with his genius and take full control of the situation in Egypt. Nuruddin died in 569 AH. Nuruddin's death deeply saddened him because Salahuddin considered him as a teacher and role model. After this incident, he decided to unite Sham and Egypt. Then he went to Sham. He stayed there for 2 years until he was able to calm the situation. Then he returned to Egypt and started internal reforms. Salahuddin's heart beats for jihad in the way of God. When he was expanding his command territory in Sham, there was a war called Mu'taskar in 573 AH. In this war, the Crusaders didn't show any resistance and Salahuddin's troops were busy collecting war trophies. This tactical mistake made the Crusaders march again and defeat Salahuddin. But Salahuddin didn't give up. He attacked the Crusader army from the west and defeated them. The Crusader army was under command Hernat, trade ships from the Red Sea and harassed the Muslims. For this reason, Salahuddin prepared a fleet of 30 ships and destroyed the entire army of Hernat. Finally, this brave hero, Sultan Salahuddin Ayubi, passed away in 589 AH at the age of 56. The material we read was about the story of this great hero. I hope you will always victorious like Salahuddin. I'm Ali and this is Double Hope Channel.